Hello friends, today I want to shift gears a little bit and share with you my list of pros and cons of living in Denver. Now, if you don't know, I am a realtor here in the Mile High City, and when Denver or Colorado in general comes up in conversation, usually what you hear is people talking about how great it is. And I agree, it is great. But if you don't know a ton about the area, or if you're thinking of moving here, I thought it might be fun to give you a list of the things that I really like about our city and the things that I don't like so much. We're gonna do 3 pros and 3 cons, and we're gonna start with cons because I'm the type of guy who likes to finish on a high note. So, living in Denver, cons. Number 1, it's kind of expensive. Now, we're not a San Francisco or a New York, or from what I gather, even in Austin, Texas, but living in Denver is a little more expensive than the national average. Now, a lot of this is actually attributed to housing costs, which, depending on the metric you look at, are in the neighborhood of 40% above the national average. Now, in a way, this is good news because when you achieve homeownership here in Denver, you get to ride that wave and build wealth through the appreciation of your home. But on the front end, it can be difficult, which is why you call me, we develop a plan, and we sneak in like thieves in the night and secure you your perfect home. But I digress. Second con is the weather. I know. When you hear about Denver, all you hear is how great the weather is. And it is great, but it's also erratic. Yes, it's sunny a lot, and we don't have to deal with humidity, but what we do have to deal with is routine late April snowstorms. And if you're like me, at that point, you're ready to be done with it. Also in the summer when it gets hot, it can get a little crazy. Lots of afternoon thunderstorms. A lot of the time they're bringing serious heavy hail. We've even had some tornadoes lately. I don't know what's going on. Now, erratic weather isn't necessarily unique to us. Everywhere I've lived in the country, people have said the same thing. Oh, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. They think it's like their thing, when really it's the case in a lot of places in the world, but you do gotta watch out for that hail. Number 3, traffic. Now, again, traffic here, not great overall, but not as bad as some other major cities. But there are certain pockets that are downright awful. For example, if you live in Denver and I say the term I-70 to you, instinctively the hair on the back of your neck will rise in terror. The commute to the mountains on the weekends, especially during skiing season, is atrocious. You're not really a Denverite until you've been stuck on I-70 eastbound trying to get home on a Sunday afternoon when the tunnel's closed. I-25, not great either. Something you gotta navigate. Now, enough of that. On to pros. Now, obviously there's a ton of awesome stuff about living here, but I've narrowed it down to my 3 favorite. Number 1, the lifestyle is active and healthy. Did you know that a survey by YouGov revealed that 43% of Denverites labeled themselves adventurous? That's the most of any city. But honestly, the proximity to the mountains, along with all the parks and open space we have, it just attracts an active, healthy type of person. People who love getting outside, love hiking, biking, skiing, all the good stuff. And it makes me feel good to be around that. Now, I'm no triathlete, but I like hiking, I like camping, I like riding my bike to the brewery, whatever. The point is, it's a great place to be if you are someone who wants to be active and wants to be healthy. Pro number 2, the weather. Yes, I know this was a con, but let's be honest, the weather here is pretty awesome. 300 days of sunshine a year, and this winter, not a real winter. I'm from Minnesota, okay? There it freezes in October and doesn't let up till May. Here it snows sometimes and then it melts in the next few days. Plus we always get that random stretch in February where it's like 80 degrees. It's awesome. If you want a lot of snow, you go to the mountains. If not, you stay down here. And that brings me to pro number 3, the mountains. I mean, guys, come on. We are at the footstep of the Rockies here, and that is a privilege that most people only dream of. Here's the way I look at it. People from all over the world come here to vacation. When you live in Denver, you get to just live there. You don't have to go on vacation. Every awesome outdoor activity you can think of is just a short drive west. There's a reason the traffic can get so bad on I-70, because it's awesome up there. Oh, and we got legal weed too. So, if that's your thing. I want to thank you for watching as always. If you have a question, comment below. Otherwise, I will see you soon.